You ever meet someone who just decides they don't like you? You didn't do anything wrong, didn't insult them, didn't even exist too loudly. Yet somehow, you become their favorite punching bag. That was my life back in high school. And years later, I got the most satisfying revenge without even trying, just by succeeding. If you've ever had that one person who constantly tries to one-up you, someone who just can't stand seeing you happy, you're gonna love this story. Because sometimes, karma doesn't need help, it just needs time. I went to a pretty normal high school. I was the quiet type, marching band, good grades, kept my head down, tried to get through without drama. But apparently, that wasn't enough for her. Let's call her Melissa. Melissa wasn't the kind of person who made scenes. She wasn't loud or obvious about it. Her way of being cruel was quieter, more calculated. Little comments here and there, small digs that hit harder because they were disguised as jokes. She was a year ahead of me, but we crossed paths a lot, in classes, in band, even in group projects. And for some reason, from the moment we met, she just didn't like me. I tried to brush it off at first, but it kept happening. She'd interrupt me in class, blast her trumpet near my ear during warm-ups, or flip my sheet music at the wrong time on purpose. And then came the comments. "Oh, you got an A on that test? That's cute. I got an A+ in AP Bio. New jacket? Nice. Not everyone can afford the real brand, though." Or my personal favorite, when I said I'd just gotten a new album. "Oh, I already have that one. It's kind of old now, isn't it?" They were tiny things. The kind of stuff people would say, "Come on, she's just joking." But when it happens week after week, it wears you down. You start questioning yourself, your confidence, your choices, even your worth. I remember lying awake one night thinking, why me? What did I ever do to her? And the truth is, I never found out. She just decided I was competition, even though I never signed up for the game. Graduation finally came, and honestly, it felt like freedom. I packed up my instrument, said goodbye to that town, and headed off to college. A clean slate. I joined my university's marching band, and this one was huge. 250 members when I started, over 300 by my second year. The sound, the teamwork, the energy, it was everything high school wasn't. I felt like I belonged. Melissa faded into a distant memory, someone I'd mentally filed away under petty people I used to know. Then 2 years later, I came home for summer break. My town was having its annual festival. Music, food, the smell of fried dough everywhere. I was catching up with some old friends when I heard a voice behind me, a voice I hadn't heard in years. "Hey, is that you, Cinnabar?" I turned around and there she was, Melissa. Same smug smile, same overly confident posture, like time had paused her right where I left her. "Wow, I heard you joined your college marching band," she said, her voice dripping with that fake sweetness. Then came the smirk. "It can't be all that big though, right?" I almost laughed. She still thought we were competing. I smiled and said, "Actually, it's pretty big. Around 250 when I started, up to about 330 now." Her smile flickered. Just for a second. I could see her processing that. But she bounced back, like people like her always do. "Well," she said, flipping her hair a little, "my college band just got invited to play halftime at an NFL game. Pretty awesome, right?" That tone, it was the same one from high school. That smug, "I'm still better than you" kind of tone. And instead of making me angry this time, it made me want to laugh. "Oh, that's great," I said, keeping my tone light. "We did one too, for a different team. It was a blast. We actually got another invite this year, but had to turn it down since we're performing at a national event." Her face went blank, completely still. You could almost hear her brain buffering, looking for a comeback. But there wasn't one. After a few seconds, she muttered something about needing to say hi to someone and walked away. And just like that, years of quiet torment ended in silence. I didn't plan that moment. I didn't even think about revenge. It just happened. Karma showed up on its own schedule. Watching her walk away, I didn't feel smug or angry. I just felt free. People like Melissa spend their lives climbing imaginary ladders, desperate to stay ahead of everyone else. But ladders built on insecurity never go anywhere. Me? I wasn't even climbing. I was flying, with 300 other musicians who actually knew what teamwork meant. Looking back, I realized something. People like her aren't your enemies. They're reflections of their own insecurity. Every snide comment, every fake smile, every little jab, it's all about them needing to feel bigger. The second you stop playing along, they lose. I used to think revenge meant getting even. But real revenge? It's living your life so well that their comparisons don't even register anymore. Years later, when I went back for my college band reunion, I thought about that day, not with bitterness, but with a weird sense of gratitude. Because if it wasn't for her, I might never have learned one of the best lessons in life. The best revenge isn't payback, it's peace. So if someone out there is trying to tear you down, remember this: they're only doing it because they see something in you that they wish they had. Keep doing your thing. Keep growing, because eventually, karma always catches up. And when it does, it's beautiful. If you've ever had someone like that in your life, you know exactly what I mean. You don't have to fight them. You just have to keep moving forward, because nothing shuts them up faster than your success.